Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward. Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there you have it! All over in a flash. Wow.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Soboslai, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Soboslai, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Plays it across. And here's the chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Manchester United already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Law charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just the goalkeeper to beat. No way through, so back it comes. Can he get it through? Torres gets into some space. Oh, that was vital. Gerrard. Law is herring after that one. York. McAllister. Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Adams. Van der Ven. McAllister. York. Law. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Gilberto Silva. Law. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Cleared without complication. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Owen. Rooney. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Adams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Petit. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been clubbed away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Thinks one through. And Owen! Petit. Here's Kanu. Now it's Scholes. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Yes, it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
York. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Manchester United kick off the second half. McAllister. Here's Kanu. And it's Petit. And that's gone loose. Law. And it's Beckham. A probing pass. Chips it through. Pass is just off target. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Soboslai receives it in a wide position.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Law! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. And he shoots! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he shot.
Oh no, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to the hour now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! Oh, what a be quick to recover. Oh, it's fallen loose again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And they've got rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been slipped through. And this is Torres. Chance for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Fernando Torres really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra
chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. McAllister. Into the channel. Dink through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Petit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Soboslai could try cutting inside here. Kanu! And that could come back to haunt them.
Kanu was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has been cleared. And this is Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that has not gone well. That's a nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
And a chance! Dispatched clinically. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's well spotted. Gilberto Silva. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Gerrard. Mohamed Salah. Played into space. Now that's well seen too. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's not an especially good pass, that. Dixon. Gilberto Silva to Beckham, and it's Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernando Torres. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Salah. Beckham gets into a good position. Beckham with the cross. And he's cut it out. Petit. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Fernando Torres. You have to say that was an Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. Gerrard. Threads one in. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Scholes. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Extra time reaches half-time.
A quick reminder today that
Well,
smoking
it has
is
been
only
a
allowed in
punishing
areas
game,
shown
both
in this
physically
map.
and
Thank you for
mentally.
your
But does
cooperation.
either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 22, McAllister.
Is there to be drama in
Number
these final
15,
15 minutes?
Manuel Petit.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter. Could be danger here.
Number 9,
Ball's gone astray.
Fernando Torres. Coming on the field.
Now it's Haaland.
Number 7,
Mohamed Salah.
Odegaard. Number
Haaland.
20, Jorginho. Number
Joelinton
14,
crosses.
Son Heung-min. Number 18, Elijah Youth. Substitution in progress.
Joelinton! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he's had it nicked away. Gilberto Silva, pass somewhat off target. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Here's Canu. Gilberto Silva with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van der Ven. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking to play him in. Nicely spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, winning it would have been too much to ask, given their situation, and they've done remarkably well to get this far, you know.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Jorginho is first to take the long walk. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Haaland steps up for his penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Liverpool from one behind. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. Liverpool can't afford to miss another one.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite in the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Rui Costa, Mateus. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Batistuta. Rui Costa. Now it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fire climbs up big. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Çalhanoğlu, very much a man of this moment. Van Basten. Costa Curta. And Batistuta! And he thumps it clear. To Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Barella. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's Batistuta! Against the crossbar. Now that looks a decent ball. Serves up across. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Batistuta receives it in a... And Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Batistuta might just make this. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Yep, it's a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And it's Davids. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's well spotted.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Bergkamp!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that should get the job done. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nesta wins the duel this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Could be danger here. Schneider looking to play him in. Just about up to the hour now. Well, it's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. Delivered in. Tries to get it clear. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. He has found the way through. Mateus with the clearance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played through into space. Can he get onto this? Mateus producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ball driven towards the far post. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Real chance! Goal! is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Shevchenko to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Face to face, and Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Davids, nicely weighted ball. Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. This is the time you need that pace.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And no surprise, that's a booking. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. Cleared without hesitation. De Bruyne. Now it's Schneider. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for options for movement.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Big chance! One-on-one! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Schneider. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 27.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's rather hopeful. Great effort, beautifully taken.
De Catalara brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Bruyne. Serginho. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. And Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Çalhanoğlu, the regular corner taker. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta, well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Magnificent from Mateus! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Mateus. Stefan de Vrij goes long. Can he get it through? He can! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Costa Curta, nice looking ball, floated through, and he cuts out the supply. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Davids. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Attenzione, un cambio.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Great vision. Leicester cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's been played through. There's the shot! No mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he...
And De Bruyne! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Costa Curta. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. The ball has bounced loose now. What a throw in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 25. Javier Zanetti. Viene sostituito con il
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nedved. Martinez. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.